Good afternoon, Patriots. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. You notice I ain't been on the computer much. Just been doing some thinking, and well, right now I'm on my way to the hospital. My grandson had another seizure, but I think they got it under control. Hopefully he'll get to come home tomorrow, but we'll see. Just another obstacle, people. You know how life, I wished I could take everything wrong with him and give it to me, but he's in God's hands, and I'm sure God will take care of him. And but it just hurts me to see him go through what he has to go through sometimes. Got a lot of response on my last video. Like I said, I didn't say that would probably be my last video. I was just saying, you know, I was just seeing what the response was going to be, and I did get a lot of response. I got a lot of people saying, yes, my videos do make a difference, and I'm glad to hear that. One woman even said she's had dreams about me and her fighting on a hill, I guess, not fighting each other, but anyway, I hope everybody's out there being blessed. I saw a lot of crap going on. One of my buddies posted this about where that girl got tortured by ISIS, and they made her quote the Quran, and then they poured hot water on her. And you know, people, we could put a stop to all that if our government would stand up. They quit and let Obama cater to these people, but you know, we keep saying that, and I've kept saying it also. But you know, how many more people's got to die by these crazy ass fanaticals before somebody realizes, or people realize, that this president doesn't care about not only the American people, not only Christians, but the people, that the women and the children and the young women that's over there in those countries that's getting tortured on a daily basis. Now he wants to sweet talk them. He, you know, that's his agenda. He thinks if he'll cater to them, that they'll just stop doing what they're doing, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, like that's going to happen, people. Yeah. Now he's throwing all these police officers under the bus with this agenda he's trying to do. With every time they pull their weapon for any reason, they got to do all this paperwork. And you know what, people? He's doing the same thing to our military, because in our Afghanistan, and I'll say it again, look at the death ratio in Afghanistan now since he's took office, because of the rules of engagement that his policy is over on rules of engagement. That's pretty much what he's trying to do to the police officers, put handcuffs on them. Now, I'm not saying we don't have some issues with some police officers, but the thing is, if you look at Chicago and Baltimore, they know that the police officers right now are at a point where they don't really know how to do. They don't know what to do anymore. And so what happens? The violence goes up, killings go up, because without laws, that's what's going to happen. You get idiots out there doing this crap. You got chaos. But anyway, you got to, like I said before, you know, there's two type of people in this country, I think, in my opinion. There's the type of person that's like us on Patriot Nation, people out there like Robert McLeod Jr., John Anderson, that stand up for our country, stand up for what we believe in for our country, let our voices be heard. And you got other people in this country, they may say they love this country. Now, I'm not saying the ones that's burning the flag and all that, we already know where they stand. I'm talking about there's other people in this country that say they love their country and say they'll fight for their country and all this stuff. But yet, when our country is calling, where there is a need for people to stand up, let their voices be heard, they're still silent. And it is beyond me of why somebody can sit back and let this kind of crap go on in our country and all these congressmen and all these people out there that up there in Washington and that's trying to just for their own political agenda, that they don't care, you know, as long as they get money in their pocket, well, they don't care what happens overseas, and basically don't care what happens here. But you know what? There's going to be there's a day of reckoning coming, people. There is a day of reckoning coming, and His name is Jesus Christ, and God, our Savior of that created this planet. He's going to have the final word. But He still gives men consciences and choices to decide to do what's right. And when these people are voted into office and they go and don't do what's right, well, they're going to be a day of reckoning, like I said. But anyway, God be with you. Pray for my grandson. I think he's going to be all right. I think the seizure's over with. But you know, he's dealing with it. He's a strong little fighter. So, like I said, that's where I'm headed right now. But everybody out there be blessed. Thank you for not throwing me under the bus on my last video. It's just the thing is, people, you know, you only can say so much, and then there's only so many people listening. But the thing is, it's like one person said on their on one of the things that they wrote. If you can touch one person to wake up, well, then you've touched more than what you started with, right? But anyway, God bless all of you. Keep getting the word out there for Robert McLeod Jr. Continue to support our page. I have some new friends. I've friended some new people on this page. You look at the rules, and we stand by those rules. I will not deviate from the rules that I have set. You read them, they're right there right in your face, and if you don't want to be a part of the page, well, you know what? You asked to join it, you can leave it if you don't want to be a part of it. But anyway, God bless all of you. Take care. This is the Patriot out.